What's going on, people? Let a couple of y'all get in. It's a little hot out here. I came out here. A little hot. It's a little hot. It's a little hot out here. What's going on? Come on in on the line. Let me rap to you. Okay, now we getting somebody in. Let me rap to you about what's going on. Oh, don't she run so good? It sound good, don't she? I know it, little stanker booty. Nah, man, I got a bad one box. It's a bad one box. If it ain't a bad one box, they got it programmed where to say it's bad. But the thing about it is, when I put the one box on, I'm gonna take it down there and get it, get the ECM flat. Cause the ECM is right there, and I might even take it off and get another one. I don't know. Yeah, man. Or it could be something in the dash. I don't know. It could be a switch in the dash. I don't know. But anyway, the main thing is the one box. It's stopped up. We done push the back DLC filter is pushed up. It's clogged up. So it's just best to get a brand new one box put on here. I got it disconnected up there, and I mean you can tell that it was stopped up because hell, the engine running so freely now. Them shits right there is what blowing up engines, because that back pressure on top of them pistons. Cause you gotta see right here, it's connected right there. Alright? That's your manifold right there that's connected to your turbo and your actuator and all of that shit right there. So when it's coming down that little line right there, you see it? That pipe, and it's coming in, if this is clogged up, where's that pressure going? That pressure is going right back into your engine, right on top of your pistons, or it's coming out on the top side, which is called, it calls back pressure up in here around your damn EGR and all of that shit. Because the way this motherfucker sound right now is amazing, dog. I mean, it ain't no restricted power on it or nothing. All that is a big ass Cadillac converter for a car. So you imagine if you motherfucking stopped your Cadillac converter up on your car, what would happen? That's all it is to it. That's all it is to it. It's a Cadillac converter. This thing run like a, I mean, it ran good before that, but that's all it is to it. It's a Cadillac converter. This thing run like a, I mean, it ran good before that, but listen to the sound of it. Bad one box. Bad one box. Very, very bad one box. And I took it off myself. I didn't pay nobody to do it. Oh, the difference in the sound of a diesel. The difference in the sound of a diesel when that shit right there is not on the truck. But unfortunately, we gotta have them, so it is what it is. But man, there's a big difference when you unhook that shit right there. I mean, it's just amazing, like night and day. The sound and everything. You know what I mean? Now imagine if you had did away with all that shit and put you a damn, just a, I don't know if they're using a 60 series. I don't know what they do when they delete it, but, well, they got a kit. But if you just had a regular damn intake manifold coming off, hooked to a turbo with straight pipes ran out the back, imagine, it would sound like a 60 series Detroit. It would sound like a 60 series D turbo with straight pipes ran out the back. Imagine, it would sound like a 60 series Detroit. It would sound like a 60 series Detroit. It'll run, just can't drive it. You try to drive it, it'll motherfucking, you know, if you put it in gear and try to take off with it, it won't go past 5 miles an hour. So, but in neutral, runs so good, so much better. I guarantee you, boy, I guarantee you right now, if you can move this truck at 40,000 pounds, you would get 8.1 miles to the gallon if that shit over there wasn't on here. If that shit wasn't on there, you would get 8.1 miles a fucking gallon in this Cascadia, a diesel, saving money on diesel. That's a hunk of shit that ain't about a motherfucking thing right there. And the government and these businesses that be raping y'all on these shits is the only ones pushing this shit right here. This shit here, I'm telling you right now, it ain't worth a fuck. I'm just telling you right now, it's not worth a fuck. All it is a fucking money racket. That's all it is a money racket. And from my understanding, they got gold, platinum, and some other kind of metal in there to make the filters. So they mining for that. And I don't see no smoke coming out of the motherfucker. All it is a bunch of crap that they got designed to run motherfucker. Trucking ain't been worth a damn since they passed that shit. First they went for the ELD. They went for the ELD, then they went for that shit. Trucking ain't been shit since then. Period. End of the day. Trucking ain't been shit since that shit. I mean the sound of it, period. End of the day. Trucking ain't been shit since that shit. I mean the sound of it. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. It's truly amazing how these engines, I just can't lie to show you that, but I got to put a one box on it because I am dropping the authority on it, because trucking ain't for shit, but I am putting a one box on it. But I'm dropping my authority on it. I ain't fucking with that. But cause it ain't for shit. I'm keeping my numbers, I'm keeping the business, but I'm just dropping the I ain't even dropping the authority, I'm just dropping the insurance, which is gonna cancel out my authority. Because they supposed to be changing something with MC anyway, so we'll see how that work out. But I still got my DOT number, because you don't need insurance to keep your DOT number active. You got what I'm saying? It just ain't gonna be, my MC ain't gonna be active. That's all that is. So I'm not canceling my authority. I'm not canceling my business. My business I'll just keep going over there and let because I don't file my shit. I pay the lawyer to do it. I ain't even gonna hold you. I pay a lawyer to do it. She filed that shit for me because she understand it. I don't. So I pay a lawyer to do it. It's like I pay her $200 a year and she filed it. I know you can file it yourself. I ain't fucking with it. I let them file it, then it's filed right. So she files it. She filed it this year for me. So I'll let her file it next year, and that's just keep my business, open. or whatever shit. So I can keep my name, and I can keep, because I don't want to change my name, and I don't want to lose my DOT number. So I got to keep that active. So I can just keep that active, fuck the authority, and I just lost the money on the insurance and the tags. I turned the tags back in, and I can cancel the IFTA out, and I ain't got to worry about that. So I'm good on that. Here, it's tied to that. And make sure you're doing your IFTA right. Make sure your mileage is right when you're going across the state and making sure. That's all that IFTA shit is. That when you cancel your insurance, that don't necessarily mean your business is out of business. Your business is still in fucking business. You just don't have a common active authority because you don't have insurance on it. And of course you're not going to have the registration because you're going to turn the tags in. So it's just like a car. You know what I mean? Only thing about it, so we not canceling no business. The business still going to be business. Still going to be GJ Johnson Trucking. All that. All the thing it'll be is to say my hauling authority is inactive as far as going over the state line. My DOT number is still gonna be active. So, you need to learn a little something. And I know I can't walk out this far, but I had to do some work on the trailer here. We got that, we got the parts for that. I don't know if it's gonna let me because I'm on my Wi-Fi phone today. I'm not on my I was on my other phone earlier because I was making the videos for whatchamacallit, but I ain't on it today. But let me see if I can get out here and show you what I was doing. Because I put it up on YouTube, but if you don't follow me on YouTube, you can't see it. I had to come up under this motherfucker. So I was hooked to the truck yesterday because what happened was I regened, before I took the filters off, and I'll show you the filters in a minute because I know y'all probably want to see the filters. I regened the truck. You see how I was backing in right here. I regened the truck, and I did 2 force regens on the trucks. Boom, hooked to the trailer, got out here, took it to Hope Mills, well, about the Lumberton, 75 miles an hour, came back 75 miles an hour, and then it started doing that little, like it was stalling shit, and then the lights came back on. So that let me know that the filters, and they are clogged up. I'll show you in a minute. One of them I ran the fuck over, so you can't use it anyway, but I'll show you that they clogged up. And but I had to go buy that damn valve right there. You see this valve? I had to put this valve on the other day, and the video is on YouTube. But I had to buy that valve right there, man. What it did, it had locked my motherfucking trailer brakes up. I couldn't move the trailer, so I had to go buy that valve, put that on there. It was a seal coat, but I put a Bendex on there, and or whatever shit. And the next thing is these filters here. Like I said, I ran one of the motherfuckers over. I don't want to use them anyway because they just well over fucked up. I mean, they bad. I was out here messing with them, but that's what it looked like now. After I blew them a little bit, but they clogged, slammed the fuck up. You can't even see through them if you hold them up to the sun. This one here, just as bad, but I actually ran over that motherfucker. See how it's all clogged all up right there? So, and then you can also see right here where this one's been pushed up. See, it ain't no plate. Not this one. Let me back it out so you can see. This one not pushed up, but that one is. So that means they clogged up. So I've been working on it. I got it about out. I got 2 bolts out. That sensor broke off. So I'm just doing away with the whole 1 box. It's old and the truck run too good not to put a decent 1 box on it. 1 box on it. But so yeah, that's it. Now I can tell you this. Maybe what he done, I'm gonna tell you now. You know how guys be having like 3 or 4 trucks. He might have had a brand new 1 box on here. He probably took the 1 box off and put this one on here just to get rid of it. So I don't know how they did that shit, but That one box clogged the fuck up. But anyway, we good. I appreciate them for the perfect good truck. And like I said, a lemon one box don't mean you got a lemon truck. Don't forget that. Just because the one box bad, a lot of y'all be fucking y'all trucks up. Don't forget that. Just because the one box bad, a lot of y'all be fucking y'all trucks up. You know, the one box causes back pressure. When the one box causes back pressure, the pressure is going in your engine. That's what be blowing y'all engines up. Change your one box, service your filters, and you won't have to worry about all that. Or delete it. I can't delete it due to who I am. You know, they gonna be on me. I wish I could delete that motherfucker though. I wish I could delete it, but yeah, that's all it is. So that's what I'm working on now. Oops. I had to get from out there because it was a dog fly. He was after me, boy. This time of year, man, we get dog flies, horse flies, walking back there around them vines, boy. They be back there. He was on me, son. But yeah, we just canceled the insurance on it, and I'm gonna buy a brand new one box to put on it. Call it a day. Trucking ain't shit anyway. You know what I mean? It ain't unless you pull a flatbed. I don't pull flatbed. I don't want to pull flatbed. I thought about it, but it ain't for me. So, hey, it ain't that. If we got to start the authority back up, we'll do that. You know how everybody else running around, counting your money and pocket watching you. You know how they do, because they don't got no money. All the people that pocket watches another man is a motherfucker that ain't got no money. Rich people that really got money don't pocket watch you, no matter what color they are. Just some other people pocket watch you or try to keep up with how much money you spending is a motherfucker that ain't got no money. That's it. They be sitting there, well, he spent this, and they ain't got a dime. I can't stand people like that. Why don't you mind your damn business and worry about you? Instead of you riding around, boy, it feel good in here. Instead of you riding around trying to figure out what the next man doing, I gotta go to the store. I gotta get some sodas. I'm off work. I'm not working because my boss man truck is in the shop. So I'm just sitting here, and I actually cut my phone off. So we gotta see what is what. But so yeah. So hold on. Appreciate it, man. Stay up out there, man. What I was saying was, my boss man truck is in the shop. Yeah, it need a transmission or something. I don't know what's wrong with his truck. Something about I don't know. He's saying it's something about cooling lines or some shit. I don't understand how the hell two cooling lines got something to do with that. I mean, or whatever. Or whatever he said. I have no idea. So I'm just sitting at the house chilling. I ain't worried about it. Because I don't see how the cooling line got anything to do with the synchronizer. Or with the range selector. I don't see how that has anything to do with it. But I'm not. Now I will not lie to you. I'm not a transmission man. I don't really know too much about transmissions. As far as internal parts, you got to go up here and watch the gear man for that. Transmission expert. Don't give a damn if it's automatic. I don't care what it is. So he's up here. If you want to know about transmissions, follow the gear man. That's the only thing I can tell you. He on Facebook and he's up here. So I don't know nothing about transmission. I'm not a transmission guy. Only thing I can do is change them, clutch them, and all of that. I don't know nothing about the internal parts and how they work and
range selectors and Ranger gears and all that, whatever the name, all that shit. Because a transmission, to be honest with you, is a complete engine. Just the only thing it just ain't got the combustion of the pistons. It's basically a transmission is a secondary engine that just don't power itself. That's all it is. It got so many gears, so many bearings, so many valves. All of that shit is in a transmission. Don't get me in line. Clutches, all of that shit. I don't know nothing about that shit. I don't try to know nothing about it. I ain't never really wanted to be somebody that work on transmissions other than putting a seal in and swapping one out. I don't know nothing about rebuilding transmissions. I don't know nothing about none of that shit. Alright? I don't know. So don't get me in line, because you got so many different damn transmissions, so many different shit to do something. You got so many different 10 speeds, you got so many different 8s, you got so many different 13s, you got so many different 18 speeds. You just got so many different, you got so many different automatics, and then they're all built different in each individual speed. So many different people makes them on top of having so many different brands. So you might got 10 different full of 10 speed brands, and then another guy might got a different one. What is it? Roll rank? You got a roll. Oh, man, it's all kind of fucking. Don't get me the line. It's a bunch of different names of transmissions. It's too much for my blood. I can't deal with it. It's just too much. I mean, all of this back box, change this box, get this dot. You know, all that shit. You know, you can do all kind of shit with transmissions if you know what the fuck you're doing. This box off of this one to fit over here, just like a rear end. Sometimes rear ends is similar to a transmission to a certain degree with changing shit, and I don't understand that shit, and I don't know it, and you got to know what the fuck you doing when you fucking with it, because that shit'll cost you just as much as an engine will if you get fucking up. So I don't fuck with it. Only thing I do is change them out, put seals on them, maybe change the axle on the rear end, something like that. When you getting in talking about changing the differentials and what differential work here and how to change, how to lock this one in, slip differential. I know what you're talking about, but I don't know nothing about it. You understand what I'm saying? I can understand you when you're talking to me about it, but I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what you're talking about I don't understand that shit. You know, so that's why when I'm dealing with certain stuff like that, I want what came out to go back in, because I don't understand what can cost. Just like with the dude that told me about the valve box, crossing it over. I was like, damn, I'm crossing it over. Or whatever shit. I was like, damn, crossing it over. He said, boy, lazy. Here you go up here. Anyways, talking about crossing it over. I didn't know you could. I knew you could. I just didn't know how to. But when he explained it to me, I was like, oh. Let me buy your truck? Hell no. Nah, it ain't for sale. Hell no. Oh. Nah. Nope. I'm trying to wait till I find somebody that got one that's wrecked. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get me that one box. You can believe that shit. That's all that motherfucker need is one box. I don't know who built that engine, but they built the hell out of it. They knew what they were doing when they built it. I'm trying to engine. It's Freightliner Cascadia 113 DD13, 450 horsepower or so. That's all it is. I just need a one box for it. One box, and I got to change one of the leaf springs on it, but it ain't shit. One box more important. I mean, leaf springs, yeah, anywhere, but. What shape is in? Because I know a lot of people that got one boxes. A motherfucker that I could have bought a one box yesterday. I just didn't buy it because the truck was sitting, so I didn't want to buy it because I'm like, hell, I don't want to pay you for the one box and it's doing the same thing mine's doing. And just buy it new. Just buy new. Yeah, I don't want. I don't want. I don't want it. I want my shit. I don't want it good. I want it good. Um. Yeah, I want it good. Yeah, I want it good. What a good one. It's just really. I mean, it's expensive, but it's just best to buy you a new one. You can buy one for $6 grand, man. I mean, buy your brand damn new one. I mean, I ain't trying to sound like I'm rich or nothing, but that would just take away a lot of problems versus, you know, messing with trying to. Well, depending on what kind of truck you got, that you got to take that into consideration. But if you go and buy you a set of filters and then have the SCR baked, that's about at $3 grand. 3 more thousand, you could have bought a whole fucking one box. You know what I'm saying? Like a reman one, you can buy a reman one, for $3 grand. I mean for $6 grand. I mean, I ain't trying to sound funny, but to me, yeah. And then go down and get it programmed in like it's supposed to be, like it should be, to get that back pressure off of your engine or whatever. Or whatever. That's probably the only time you'll see me at Freightliner for them doing that shit. And I think that's like $200 just to do that. If I ain't mistaken, I think it's like $200 because it's like an hour service. So $200 or whatever. But I'm putting the one box on myself, so ain't no maintenance there. I'm changing that my damn self. Myself. Yep. I mean, hell, I mean, if you buy the one box and put it on yourself, and then you got to tow it to Freightliner. People say Freightliner's the best trucks. I like Freightliners. I don't like them. I don't think they're the best trucks, but I think they the cheapest trucks you could buy to work on. You know. That is what I think. So we'll see how it go. We'll see how it go. But let me jump up off of here and relax. Um, Watch me a little TV. Wait on Friday. Figure out what I'm gonna get to eat. I could have took something out and cooked though. I like to cook when I'm off. Maybe tomorrow. Too late now. So yeah. But let me get up off here. Y'all take it easy. Appreciate the 10 likes. Take it easy, stay up. And I'll let you know when I get the one box and get it on, man, and get it all squared away.